Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Sock Talks with Sean and Joy. We're glad to have you here today. And you're looking all bright and cheerful down there in Florida.
Absolutely. It's not a cloud in the sky. So good morning. How are
Yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah. We're getting better here. We had frost in the ground yesterday. Woke up to 32 degrees, but it's supposed to be 80 today. Now tell me
Nice.
what your
Nice.
body's going to go through for that. But
Yep. Yep.
anyways, it's all good. But we're glad we're
Layers,
here.
layers. So you can just shed them as the day
I know,
goes
I
on.
know. Yeah, yeah. But it becomes a point of what you decide to put the layers with. Okay, what should I start with? Is
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
yeah. So, but anyways, it's all good, all good. So, anyways, Sean, you and I were talking earlier today, and I know for myself right now, you go through ups and downs, and you go through slumps, and what do you do to get yourself out of it? And I'll share myself right now. I've been going through a couple of weeks where I've lost several people in my life. I have today will be my fourth funeral home that I visited in the last 10 days. And it's all kinds of different scenarios with it. Age isn't just the total thing. I mean, some have been very young people, and I know in the respect of that, like we talk and we hear Cody say all the time, celebrate people while they're alive. Celebrate, do things, don't regret that, don't regret these things and not have the opportunity. And I've heard these words from people. I've heard people at the funeral homes just talking about, I should have, I should have, I should have, been there. And and it's so true. But as a result of this, and I'm not looking for reasons, excuses, or anything, but I've had a real hard time getting myself into the rhythm of what I was doing with send out cards or promptings. I've just like still want to send my cards. I still want to reach out. We know that by doing that helps your soul too,
Hmm.
you know. But I've had to pick myself up. I've had to like if I don't get my cards out one day, I'm like in this total guilt trip all day long. The next day, it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't send my 3 to 5 cards today or my 5 to 10 cards today. Then you start beating yourself up a little bit more. So you have to soul
So
search.
first of all, you need to stop doing that. We're
Hmm.
human. That happens. And I think we all do that. And we
Hmm.
just need to give ourselves a break. Like, just and I've been going through I haven't had that. Sorry the funeral home tour, that's not a fun thing to do. you
No,
know.
not at all.
Um but you're right, you hear those kind of things, and it's almost, we have seasons of our lives, and obviously I'm in late fall, early uh, mid fall maybe in my life. But I think you have those, throughout the year you go through those, and maybe sometimes even during the day, you're
Hmm.
like, oh, and then yeah, hey. So I think you have to first recognize it. um, don't beat yourself up. I mean, that's doesn't do any good. I mean, we all do, but it just doesn't do any good. Do you have the app on your phone? It's easy to send cards from the app.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I know. I know. And Cody, even put out that challenge to us this week. At
Yeah,
first thing in the morning, send 3 cards. First thing in the morning, send 3 cards. Started 2 days, and my third day was yesterday.
yeah.
I'm sending my
I did
cards.
it today. I did it
Yeah.
yesterday. Yeah, but I do that I look at Facebook and I do the birthdays, and then I look to see who posted stuff. Um, but I think, I think we all, on the business side, we all go through that ups and downs. Life gets in the way sometimes. And,
Hmm.
I think somebody posted something on Facebook today. They were just asking, so if you have a side hustle, it wasn't send out card specific, you have a side hustle, blah, blah, what would be your, you know, advice to people, and what's your journey like? And it's like, and we talked about this it's your business. I mean, the good, the good thing about network marketing, it doesn't take a lot monetarily to get into it. The bad thing about network marketing, it doesn't take a lot monetarily to get into it. Because if you buy a franchise and you chunk down 6 figures of some sort, you're gonna make that work.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I think it's remembering why you got into, and that changes over, it's changed in my life. You know,
Yeah.
my why is now Abigail because she's going to make me broke if I don't get going and all the things that I'll have to get for her. Grandpa, can I have? Yes, you can, dear. Whatever you want. But
But
you know,
grandpa, okay,
it's
okay.
okay. Yeah, you don't have to even do the tears, honey. That's okay. Just give me that. Yeah, we're good.
Well,
Um,
you know the thing that as we go through these ups and downs, and I'll get in that mode where it's like I'm gonna like really pump out a whole lot of cards, and of course and I'll do that, and then you're 7 days later, you're 5 days later when they start receiving those cards, it is so uplifting when
Absolutely.
people reach back to you, and so you say to yourself, "Gosh." Do it every day. Imagine that feeling every day. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to hear from every person, but
No,
honestly, you do it for the right reasons for and from the heart. You will always hear from somebody, if you do it enough times. And in spite of the kind of week, I've had some networking events that I've gone to and different things. And it is to the point now that everything I go to, there is not one event that at least one person doesn't come up and say something to you about a card.
mhm,
Everything I do, and that didn't happen overnight. And
right.
it didn't happen from not not sending cards from the heart, period. That's all there is to it. So I know you kind of know all these things, and like I know you talk about, I pull pictures of Facebook and send a card out at Facebook, but I also, and this could be it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, you can save that post to come back to it. Like you want
Yeah,
to
but
do
then
it
I
before.
forget who,
Well, no,
and I'm
no,
like, oh my God, whose picture was
no,
that?
Sean, I will tell you, I used to just save the photo, then you just don't know who it was from. But when you save it on Facebook, you are saving the whole feed. So now you know who that person is and you
Yeah, I
know what the
usually,
story is.
because I do most of the Facebook stuff from my phone. So I just
Mhm.
saved in my photos and I'm like, I have to do it, right then and there.
Yes,
Otherwise,
yes.
I'm like,
Yeah. If you are saving photos only, you are. But if you,
yeah,
but what I get my trap into, and I will tell you right now, as I was looking, I have got 14 saves on Facebook that I want to send cards to.
well, let's
And
get
so
busy.
now I need to sit down with those 14, get them out. Like I say, when you kind of like you put them there, it's like, okay, I'm gonna get back to it. Then you get into these slumps or you get into these like life things happen, and all of a sudden it's look, I saved that like a week ago. I good. It's not gonna matter.
Right,
No matter
right.
when you get that card, it's not gonna matter. But at the same time, it's like it weighs on you. It's like I gotta get through. I gotta get my Facebook. I got, um and when I say gotta, it's like making it a job, but I feel gotta is like I've got to let my heart go. I've got to let my heart go. I've got, it's my heart to them. It's not just like I have to do something. It's I have to make them feel good, because that's me,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, I mean, I think also another thing that helps, and I will share, Sean, just you and I talking before this has kind of helped me like, okay, you're right. Sean's right. Sean's right. I'm gonna go do this. But the point is talking to somebody, having somebody that you can just bounce off and say,
hmm
"Hey, you know what? I hear you. It's okay. That's okay. Let's whatever works for you. It'll come
Yeah.
back around. Just being assured that you're not like, oh my gosh, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. It's not that
No,
at
and two points to that is, I even coach when I'm walking somebody through or somebody gets signed up, and if part of what they want to do is thank yous to people they meet, maybe they run appointments. I always say, do the card as soon as you're done,
all.
because you get down at the end of the day and you have 5 business cards and you're like, and that's not a lot. That will take you 10 minutes, but
Hmm.
it feels like, ugh. Where if you're just consistently doing, you think of somebody, you saw that Facebook post, let me just pop it out right now. You're going to get in that mode, you know, and it's not that I've got 14 to do. And as soon as you
Hmm.
start doing the one, it's like, oh, all right, I got this. But it's just getting to do that one. And then
Yeah.
secondly, I don't, as far as the business side, I think you're going to have ebbs and flows. You
Mhm.
can't go 6 months full bore every single day. I'm going to churn this out. You give yourself 30 days or a 90-day push, take a little breather, and then, okay, I'm going to start doing it again. Maybe this time I'm going to add to the people that I just signed up. which can be
Mhm.
motivation to you. So,
Mhm.
there's all kinds of ways that you can kind of, shake off the slump, be easy on yourself. You know, there's enough people telling us we can't do stuff or but
Right.
go
Right.
easy on yourself. We all go through them. And I think that's true. We think it's just me, you know, God,
Mhm.
nobody's really ever faced this ever in the history of the world. Nope,
I'm
nope,
the only person that's going through this. Yeah,
right.
I know.
Nope, 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 nope. So,
So, well, hey, thank you, Sean. I appreciate your kind words and your words of encouragement. And for anybody listening out
so I'm
there,
going to check
no.
in. It's officially we're recording this at 9:15. I'm going to check in at 10. You should have all 14 of your cards done. So as
Oh,
soon as we're done,
well,
go. No, no,
okay.
no. I don't want to hear
I
well.
actually have 15 minutes to do that because I have somebody who's setting up an account right afterwards.
All
So
right. So,
I've got to get them going too. But I will
yep,
definitely
yep.
check in with me. Give me an hour, Sean. Give me
All
an
right.
hour.
I'll give you an
I'll get
hour.
them out there. So, but thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yep.
Would love to hear, what you do in these kind of situations, other than the fact, and I think the big key uh, we need to stop beating ourselves up and understand that
Yeah.
it's normal and understand that we will come back around. We were listening to those promptings and we're acting on them, and it's okay sometimes if
Give
it
yourself a
doesn't
break. Take a
happen the
breather.
way you want
Just
to.
don't do this. Don't quit, damn it.
Yeah, there you go. Don't quit.
So,
Don't quit. So
it's the name of my book.
awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. See you
Take
next
care.
week and see you, Sean.
See ya.